let's get started. Elon Musk is worth over $250 billion, making him the richest person on the planet. The man runs Tesla, SpaceX, X, Neuralink, The Boring Company, and probably 3 other companies we don't even know about yet. But here's what's wild. In 2020, Elon tweeted, "I am selling almost all physical possessions. Will own no house." And the man actually did it. If you're about to see how the richest man in the world went from owning $100 million in California mansions to living in a $50,000 tiny house, hit that subscribe button right now. Today, we're breaking down every mansion Elon used to own, why he sold them all, and where the richest man in the world actually lives now. The Bel Air collection, 7 mansions on one street. Let's start with the crown jewel of Elon's former empire, his massive collection of Bel Air mansions. And when I say collection, I mean the man literally bought 7 houses in the same neighborhood. 7. Most people are happy with 1 house. Elon said, "No, I need the whole block." It started in 2012 when Elon bought a 20,000 square foot mansion on Chelan Road in Bel Air for $17 million. This place was massive. 6 bedrooms, 11 bathrooms, a 2-story library, a home theater, a wine cellar, and a gym. The house sat on 1.67 acres with incredible views of the Bel Air Country Club. For most billionaires, that would be enough, but not for Elon. Over the next few years, Elon went on a shopping spree, buying up neighboring properties like he was playing Monopoly with real money. In 2015, he bought the house next door for $6.75 million. Then he bought another one for $4.3 million. Then another for $3.7 million. By the time he was done, Elon owned 7 adjacent properties worth a combined $100 million. Why would someone need 7 houses? Well, according to Elon, he was creating a private school for his kids and wanted housing for staff and guests. But let's be real, the man just liked buying houses. One of these properties was a historic Gene Wilder estate that Elon specifically promised would go to someone who would preserve its legacy. Because even while buying up an entire neighborhood, Elon had a soft spot for Willy Wonka's house. The portfolio included everything from a 1920s colonial-style home to a modern ranch house to a massive contemporary mansion. Some had pools, some had tennis courts, one had a private hiking trail. It was like Elon had his own personal housing complex where he could just walk to a different house depending on his mood. The Bay Area properties. But Bel Air wasn't Elon's only real estate play. Up in the Bay Area, where Tesla and SpaceX have major operations, Elon owned another massive property in Hillsborough. He bought this 16,000 square foot mansion for $23.364 million. Yeah, that's a weirdly specific number, but that's what he paid. This place was straight out of a movie, a century-old mansion sitting on 47 acres of land. 47 acres in the Bay Area where land costs more than gold. The house had 10 bedrooms, crystal chandeliers, ballrooms, and formal gardens. It looked like something out of The Great Gatsby, but with Tesla charging stations. The property also came with a separate guest house, pool pavilion, and enough land that Elon could probably have launched a small rocket from the backyard without bothering the neighbors, which, knowing Elon, he probably considered. Now, here's where things get wild. On May 1st, 2020, Elon tweeted, "I am selling almost all physical possessions, will own no house." Everyone thought he was joking, because what billionaire sells all of their mansions? That's like the whole point of being a billionaire, buying ridiculous houses you barely use. But Elon was dead serious. He claimed that possessions weigh you down and that he needed to focus on getting humanity to Mars.
In fact, I don't even own a home right now. I'm literally staying at friends' places. If I travel to the Bay Area, which where most of Tesla engineering is, I basically rotate through friends' bedrooms.
Which is very Elon. Most people have a midlife crisis and buy a sports car. Elon has a midlife crisis and decides physical possessions are preventing him from colonizing other planets. Within months, Elon started listing his properties. The Bel Air collection hit the market, the Hillsborough mansion went up for sale, and people were shocked because these weren't just investments. These were iconic properties that billionaires dream of owning. The sales started rolling in. The first Bel Air house sold for $29 million. Another went for $6.77 million. Then another for $3.7 million. By the time he was done, Elon owned 7 adjacent properties worth a combined $100 million. By mid-2021, Elon had officially sold his entire real estate portfolio, from $100 million in houses to zero. The richest man in the world was now technically homeless. Before we continue, quick reminder. We're so close to 1,000 subscribers and every single one helps us grow. If you're enjoying this wild story about how Elon sold everything, hit that subscribe button right now. It's free and literally takes 1 second. All right, back to where the richest man on Earth actually lives. So, where does Elon Musk live now? In a $50,000 tiny house. I'm not joking. The richest person in the world, worth over $250 billion, lives in a prefabbed modular home made by a company called Boxabl. It's literally called a casita, and it's 375 square feet. That's smaller than most studio apartments. The house is located in Boca Chica, Texas, near SpaceX's Starbase facility. It's a simple box-shaped structure that can be folded up and transported on a truck.
We have a box.
Yeah, you do.
So
Yeah.
prototype box that's down in South Texas.
Inside, it's got a living area, bedroom space, kitchen, and bathroom. That's it. No wine cellar, no home theater, no tennis courts. Just the basics. Elon claims he's renting it from SpaceX, though some reports say he owns it. Either way, the man went from owning $100 million in luxury mansions to living in what's essentially a fancy shipping container. And you know what? He seems genuinely happy about it. The Boxabl house is energy efficient, minimalist, and literally costs less than a Tesla Model S. For Elon, it represents the future, affordable, sustainable housing that can be mass-produced and deployed anywhere. He's basically beta testing the future of housing while living in it. Now, here's where things get a bit murky. Despite Elon claiming he owns no houses, there have been reports that he's living in a massive mansion in Austin, Texas, owned by a friend or possibly one of his companies. Some sources say it's a waterfront property worth tens of millions of dollars. Elon has denied owning it, saying he's literally staying at friends' places or in the Boxabl, but paparazzi have spotted him at this Austin estate multiple times. So either Elon is house-sitting the world's most expensive Airbnb, or the I own no house thing has some creative accounting behind it. There's also been speculation that Elon might be building or buying property for his growing family. The man has like 10 kids with multiple partners, so living in a 375 square foot box probably isn't sustainable long term, but officially, Elon maintains he's homeless and loving it.